And he goes, I wanna see if this will work. He says, I'll install the others. I'll do this on my own time. I mean, I'll put it all in and do it all on my own time. And then, of course, if we have any problems, we can shut this off, turn on the normal circuit and we can run, so we won't lose the compressor. And so the guy actually said, yeah, go ahead and do it. So they ran both. So they had this, just a no conduit. He just took a number 12 wire, rated for wet conditions, right? Ran it in the ice, right? He dug this thing down about 18 inches, ran it in the ice, and then filled it in, and took a little water, sprinkled it on there. Of course, it froze like that overnight, right? Come up, and then they fired this thing up. They ran that for his whole tour over there. They ran that compressor, 100 amp compressor on number 12 wire. Did the number 12 wire ever burn up, fade, melt, have a problem? No. Why not? Because you're packed in ice, and the ice got rid of the what? Got rid of the heat. Now normally you'd say, well, the ice is gonna melt, and we're gonna have a pool of ice water here, right? Well, what's the problem with that? Well, when the air temperature outside is 60 to 80 to 130 below zero, right, you don't really have too much of that problem, because it's gonna what? It's gonna freeze as fast as it melts. So the number 12 wire never had a problem, because why? It was never really overheated, because you had artificial cooling through the ice and the air temperature, keep freezing the ice. Does that make sense? So, do things react differently in the heat? Yes. Ambient air temperature? Yes. We're gonna learn how to derate wires because of ambient air temperature. And we already derate wire for current, because as you know, the more current we have, the bigger the wire we have to have, right? Does that make sense to everybody? So there you go. So hopefully that answers your question. Is that cool? Fine. Now look, you could join the Navy, and you could get a gig in Antarctica, and you could do some cool experiments.
That's it.